Jared Spencer gets the call for Phillipsburg, and Brian Palazzi goes up to 160 pounds for the Blue Streaks. Palazzi gives up a takedown, and Spencer leads it by a score of 2-0. Palazzi comes in tonight with a pretty decent record. 10-5 against Spencer, who has a mark of 4-6. So if records mean anything, Palazzi would be favored. But still 2-0 is the score. Jared Spencer over Brian Palazzi at 160 pounds. 1:25 to go in the opening period. Jacob Masoner probably goes at 71 for the Blue Streaks against either Horton or Dave Marison. Things are going the way of the Blue Streaks tonight. 31-10, and we're up to 160 pounds. Spencer in control, takes Palazzi off the mat. Let's recap quickly. At 103 pounds tonight, the fall for Doug Dietrich in 1 minute and 3 seconds of Warren Hills. A 3-2 decision for Earl Cornine over Scott Frenzy at 112. At 119, Pat Coyle, an 8-3 winner for Corey Wilson. At 125, a fall for Eddie Moore over Mike Kovacs in 134. At 130, Warren Hill started the hit parade with Marty White getting a fall in 27 seconds over Bill Watson. Then it was Mike Rush getting a fall in 124 for Brock Schnitzer. Corey Miller got a fall in 3:56 over Brian Garcia. And then a major decision for Barry Van Scoten, 11-0 over Pat Matsko at 145 pounds. 52, an 8-1 win for Joe Shimko over Mike Lamb, and we're up to 160 pounds right now. 31-10 the score. And a 2-0 score in the bout for Jared Spencer over Brian Palazzi. And now going to his back is Palazzi. Spencer is going to pick up some back points. Spencer's got 3 coming. Spencer trying to lock up the cradle and can as time runs out in the first period. Picks up the 3 back points, and we end the first period with Jared Spencer leading Brian Palazzi by a score of 5-0. Lowell, if Warren Hills has had a weakness, it might be in the weight classes we're looking at right now this season.
It's possible, I guess. He's a young wrestler, hasn't wrestled for very many years, but said Peeber's going to make up a lot of points in these last weights. I don't know if they can do it.
Well, they've been known for the big comebacks, and we'll see if they have another one they can pull out tonight.
Well, if they come, this is going to be the biggest one they've ever pulled out if they can do it.
They got a long way to come. 31-13. We're at 160 pounds. And a stalemate, they'll come back to center. .116 on the clock in period number 2. 31-13 Phillipsburg. With a long way to come back. Stall warning on the bottom for Brian Palazzi. So with 1 minute to go in the period, Palazzi has been warned. And he's just trying to avoid a couple more points. Tries to stand. Grab on to the right ankle of Jared Spencer, but not much going on here. 5-0 with 38 seconds to go in period number 2. Now trying to stand and come out is Brian Palazzi. With 12 seconds to go on the scoreboard. He trails by a score of 5-0. He's already been hit with one stalling warning. Trying to break a 2-on-1 on the left wrist, and time runs out for Jared Spencer as he leads 5-0 going to period number 3 against Brian Palazzi of Warren Hills.
And Mick, we were saying before that wrestling's one of the very few sports where you can be a hero by being a loser. It just depends how you lose sometimes and how many points you give up in a close match. And it's really important, especially in these upper weights for Warren Hills right now. If they get beat, you know, they just got to avoid the pin if they can.
It's like I didn't see the final 2 points awarded to Shimko in his match to make the score 31-13. So points at the buzzer always play an important factor because it's the difference between, you know, that major decision or just a 3.
And a point, well, I said Peeber's got to pile up points right now, and that's why, you know, Warren Hills just has to stay off their back.
Well, they've done a pretty good job of it so far.
So far they have, yeah.
160 pounds. Bob Jurley calls out the instructions to Spencer as he leads it now by a score of 8-0. And the T-Bird fans finally starting to come to life. 8-0 the score. Major decision so far for Jared Spencer over Brian Palazzi. Jacob Masoner on deck with a record of 9-12. Stalling point awarded. 9-0 for Jared Spencer. With 49 seconds to go in the period. Brian Palazzi in some trouble. Starting to tire a little bit as Spencer tries to take him over again. And there he goes. Oh, nice job of bridging by Palazzi. Tries to roll through this one but can't. He goes right to his back, and there's the ball. Jared Spencer gets 6 for Phillipsburg. That makes it 31-19 as the State Liners mount their comeback, and here's where their heavyweights start to come to life. We'll be back with the 171-pound bout in a moment.
It's Diano's winter store-wide sale.